Um, Hi YouTube, DVDs007. I was coming on here today to talk about my colonic from Saturday. It's Sunday now. Um, I don't know. I don't think that it helps that, like, I was, for some reason, I haven't had an appetite since Wednesday. Um, and I've been pretty gassy, and I don't know why, like, not like passing gas all over the place, just being able to feel it in my stomach. Um, so, went to the place. It was Blue Mountain Health in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, that I went to. And they used I believe it's called a gravity system. And it looks like a little toilet. Not the bowl, but the part where the pump is connected to some hoses and things, and has a little seat. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, I meant to take a picture. I'll try to find one, and I'll try to put it in this video somehow. I don't know how to do that, but if I can't, I believe it was a gravity system. The water is pumped into you, and then you're supposed to hold it, and then whenever you can no longer take the water, you're supposed to release. Now, seeing as how your colon is able to hold, I believe it's like 5 quarts of water, I want to say. I forget what she said. I believe it was 5 quarts. Yeah. So, seeing as how your colon is able to hold that amount of water, for this particular system, they would fill you up with 1 quart of water or whatever, then the 2nd, then the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. And I asked if it was normal for people to get to the 5th, because I just couldn't foresee myself making it to 5 of anything, just on the strength of me not knowing what was going to happen. So the lady was like, no, normally people only can hold between 2 and 3 the first time, and then after that it's like a lose situation. You can't really hold anything else. It's hard getting back to being able to hold what you first took in, because your body's just like, what the hell? What are you doing to me? And I will say that's pretty much what happened with me. I took in like 2.5 things of water, and then after that, my body was just like, no, I don't want what you're giving me right now. And and because of that, she kept having to fill me up with water, and like on occasion I was able to take in 1 more thing of water, but I couldn't go past like maybe 1.5 of what she was filling me with. Like, I couldn't make it back to 2, let alone 2.5 of anything. But I was glad when I could at least get to the 1, because I felt like if I wasn't at least getting pumped with the first thing of water, that I was wasting my time. And seeing as how you have to sit there for like 45 minutes, I didn't want to have her keep putting like a 4th, half, or whatever thing of water at me, and then me being like, okay, I just can't take this. So, did that process for 45 minutes. There was a lot of like, there were a lot of bubbles because of me being gassy. And the worst part about it was the gas being pushed back up into, like, it was being pushed up, and it was getting trapped like right where right above my navel, and it felt so terrible. And I kept trying to like move it and like push it around to try to like get it to do something, and it just wasn't. And not that it was hurting, but it was just so uncomfortable. I never felt that uncomfortable. And I was telling the lady that was sitting in the room with me that the colonic was equivalent for me, was equivalent to me eating like some bad meat and having, this is so nasty, me eating bad meat and having like explosive diarrhea, and like explosive to like the point that my body is physically exhausted. I have a fever, like I feel like I'm feverish, my body's shaking, me basically being like this, like, you know, like it was terrible. And the only time that I ever felt like that before was like when my stomach was hurting to the point that I was gonna have to go to the toilet, like sitting there slumped over on my, like, don't know what to do with myself type of feeling. Like, it was horrible, and I really felt like that was the only thing I could compare it to. Like chills, feverish, legs shaking, and she said that, you know, that is the toxins moving around in my body. And I believe that, considering the fact that I've detoxed 3 times during the master cleanse, and I've had similar reactions when I'm messing with my body like that. So I don't doubt that that was why that happened. I wasn't okay with feeling like that. And I wasn't okay with the gas bubble that was just sitting in me and wasn't moving and was just pushing on stuff. But other than that, it was fine. I think I did pretty well. I'm not sure how far in my colon is cleaned. I can't look. So, your guess is as good as mine. But I probably will go do another one later on in the week, if not next week. And actually, I'll probably do it before I start my juice fast, because I'm gonna start that on the 1st. Hopefully on the 1st, if not the 1st, then on the 9th, because I have a sorority sister of mine who's starting a juice fast on the 9th as well. So if I don't start on the 1st, it'll definitely be on the 9th. And I'm going to do the colonic the day before. So when they were recommending that you do 2 a week for, I believe, the first 2 weeks, then a series after that, I think it was 2, 4, then 8 more. So you're supposed to get 12, and by the time you hit the 12th one, you should be able to fill your colon completely and hold it. So we'll see. I'm only gonna do this one that I just did, another one, and then after I'm done with my juice fast, I'll do another one, and then maybe one a few months later. I will say that I tried to eat food today. I tried to eat a pretzel and a pretzel hot dog like a jerk. And now my stomach, I feel like I can feel the food traveling in my stomach, and it doesn't feel nice. It doesn't feel nice at all. Makes me feel like I didn't chew it at all, because I feel like it's just hitting walls. So, but that's it. If I think of anything else, I'll do this again. Bye, y'all.